What's up, guys? Sub-Zero here, back for another VOD review. Today, doing a Wajan Iverson VOD review because he, one, is sitting at 1600 LP. Very, very nice amount of LP up on the server there. What rank is that? He's sitting all the way down at rank 3 right now. What an absolute noob. But this is actually not a game on the ranked ladder. This is a game on a scrim. So you can actually look over there at the right. You see a lot of NA's best players, but also Kaito, YBY1 in here, Kubiksan. Like it is a very, very, very stacked lobby up ahead of this next cup that is going to happen this weekend. And yeah, I mean, these are just giga staffed lobbies. This is basically like a preview of what tournament play is going to look like. And that's not really the only reason I wanted to do this VOD. The other reason I wanted to do this VOD is because quickly a meta has developed in these scrims, and we're really going to see it once we get to stage 4, I will say. But the meta has become a little degenerate, I will say, especially at this highest level of play. Like I said, we'll talk to it more when we get there, but it's getting a little bit crazy. And I think this can be applied very much in your own games, especially the more people that do it. But let's get through the early game first, and then we can truly talk about it. Secret of the Sands, the trait tree, worth the wait. Trait tree nerfed really, really hard. It's still a solid augment, though, I would say. Yeah, it's interesting. Wajan Iverson actually likes or at least is interested enough in worth the wait that he wants to grab it and try it out here, which is, I mean, I think this augment. There's a lot of high roll units. There's a lot of low roll units. He hits Ekko, which is actually a very, very nice hit in this spot here. I mean, it's just a good unit to 3-star. It is kind of working with our opener here. We have the Blitzcrank, I guess. Our items work pretty decently for it. We have half Titans. So, I mean, I think it's a fantastic hit for Mr. Iverson here. So we will start off with this Ekko with worth the wait. But it's not really, honestly, even the focus of today's VOD, as we will see. But I do want to actually look at, you know, how much he gets out of this augment in general, because I've heard a lot of people like it a lot. I was talking to Kai the other day, and he was like, yeah, I really like it. You just get like a free, strong stage 2 and stage 3, like a free 100 HP by the end of stage 3, which is in some ways not true at all, but in other ways like a little bit true. I mean, yes, an Ekko 2 right now is strong, but you're down a prismatic augment. The big thing is obviously hitting that Ekko 3 mid-stage 3 is going to be very, very nice for us and is going to spike us and give us a ton of gold to work with. But all good for now. Wajan pretty happy to take this loss streak, I would imagine, just because we do want to guarantee that we can get Titans here. Also does pick up the Malzahar, who's a fantastic +1 on this board here. So that is what we are going to play around for now as just our early game, and just continue to chill with this no item slam to Ekko. It was a very heavy gold opener, so no slams for most people. Just this guy's got his death cap cam off of his augment here. Mal's a pretty good unit, so yeah, we are going to pick up this fight, which is nice. So we do actually get a win here, and hopefully we can start our streak in this spot. We'll see. Any kind of slam onto Ekko, the Titans, or the Hodge, I think would be big. I would be tempted just to make the Titans because it is one of his probably his single most important item here. And yeah, we are going to grab this here for the Ekko because, I mean, we must. You need the CC immunity. You need the stacking stats. You get AS from your trade already, which helps you stack it. So it's just everything. So we are on not on our way to an actual real win streak in this spot, I would say. So we do kind of have to. I was gonna say. I would imagine that we're not going to level here just because there's no way we're going to 5 streak because we lost the first 2 fights. But I guess Wajan's thinking, I mean, if I can win these next few, I end up in a spot where I'm on a 3 streak, and that would be a pretty good spot. And this fight, I mean, clearly a level diff here. We are also operating from a spot where we have all this extra econ. So it's not even that bad to level here. You know, we made 20 last round, we made 30 here. It's not like it killed our econ. So I actually really like that level the more I think about it from Wajan. And we do end up picking up a Dr. Shmundo here, which is going to be a nice +1 on this board here. Have the Jinx in shop as well, which we can think about holding on to, but we'll see here. Ooh, so there's 2 people. No. This is just Marcel. Yeah, I thought there were 2 people, but no. I think Marcel's the only one with the Secret of the Sands here. Did pick up an early Lysandre, so very likely to play that Seraphine comp that we talked about. Azir is just such a nice +1 on that board that he can play around that. And like we talked about, 3 streak here for Wajan, and then he is going to obviously just teleport straight to that Ekko. Don't think that we're going going to be able to play the Nidalee version, sadly. That is, the general team planner, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And so we team planners out for this actual secondary idea of playing for Warwick, actually, with the idea that, I mean, we're going to want to play around Vertical Zaun, so we can kind of go for this really nice dual carry here. Gonna make the Hodge, of course, because it's a good slam in this spot here. You gotta slam something onto your Ekko, and I mean, it's healing. You'd prefer a BT, but not so much that you don't slam in this spot. You certainly, first rule of TFT is, okay, it's not the first rule of TFT, but one of the first 5 rules of TFT, maybe even the first 3, is just slam items. Don't get too enamored with BIS in a spot like this. Certainly be happy to make the Hodge here so that you get some healing onto your Ekko and feel good about having just items onto a 3-star 2 cost, which is just going to, like Mr. Watanabe said, he's not right about everything, but he is right about some things. It is really nice to have a 3-star 2 cost just spawning in on 3-1. I would be looking at something like a salvage bin here. A third item for Ekko would be really nice. I guess high voltage is an Ekko item as well, and that's what he's looking at. Yeah, wow. So he says, you know what? Salvage bin might give me an Ekko item, but will definitely give me an Ekko item. The item, the augment that gives me a guaranteed item. So we just grab the Ionic Spark here. I'm gonna throw it onto Ekko. And I guess that Spark late game can go onto like Singed, and Singed can run around and spark people, I guess is the idea. I mean, yeah, makes sense. So we will take that here. And I mean, once again, the goal needs to be to get to 3-item Ekko, because we have so much power in this unit being a 3-star 2 cost that we just need to scale it with items, and that's exactly what this augment does for us. We could make gold here, but we'd have to sell off a lot of stuff. What's gonna be interesting is seeing if Weijin does want to hold on to these Echoes. You can play 2 Ekko 3s on your board, doesn't actually sound bad. You can play, obviously, eventually you can theoretically hit a 4-star, but it's pretty dubious with this augment just because you have to wait so long to get all of the Echoes. So I would not be looking at that as my game plan. I feel like a lot of people are just happy to start selling these off, but he's considering the double Ekko 3 idea here, and I mean, makes a little bit of sense. We are on a win streak, so we can play for it. However, the sword there, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I guess can't make spark, but like BT seems pretty mediocre here. I do think you would just like some kind of true, like good last damage item here. I mean, we'll see. Maybe he does. I mean, actually, I guess the upside to making BT here is that you can throw it onto Ekko, and then you can also move it over later. Warwick's going to want a healing item as well. Even Singed, if we play him, is going to want a healing item as well. So there's actually no downside to making double healing here. It's not BIS on Ekko, but it doesn't have to stay on Ekko. We're going to be playing for other melee carries this game. So actually, okay, the more I think about it, I like the slam end. We are on a 6 streak here, so every fight matters. The Blitzcrank can hold on to the Ionic Spark, and then this Ekko with double healing is just going to clear boards here. This guy, I mean, next stage he will start to fall off a bit, but for now, you just can't kill him. Also, Weijin really thinking about holding on to this Lux here just to deny people Luxes, saying Demacia is so strong. It's also a pretty tough matchup because Ekko can't usually just burst through a huge Garen to, especially if it's Garen with, triple item Garen Giga Tank items. Like sometimes the Ekko just gets stuck on him. And so I think Weijin's saying, maybe I'll hold here just to deny that guy a little bit, and then says, maybe not. Maybe I'll just, sell to make gold, because denying one person a Lux is really not the highest priority at the end of the day. Gonna probably sell Jinx here. Yep, just to make some gold here. Jinx 1, Jinx 2. Not really any kind of diff. Not like we're gonna itemize Jinx. And you can still unlock either way. We do unlock Rift Herald here, which is just going to fit nicely onto the board here. I mean, we can just cut out of the Shen, I imagine is going to be the game plan. I mean, I guess you could play for, yeah, and Shen just immediately gets sold here. We still have the Chosif Gathlin. I mean, we must play Mouse is the thing, so that's, that must happen. QSS for, CC immunity onto our other melee carry. I mean, even QSS Vow doesn't seem that bad. We'll see where it wants to go, because I do really want a last damage item onto Ekko. Don't want to be stuck on this double healing items forever, but we'll see where he wants to go with it. Gonna move over. Ooh, Steadfast Adaptive. Yeah, Steadfast Adaptive here. Just wants to get the double tank item slam to get a 3-item tank and have a 3-item carry with that. And yeah, makes sense. Prioritize getting to tank items here, and the Rift Herald, early Rift Herald, still very, very nice these days. Has Bruiser in, has Void in, though it's not like the Void matters that much for the Rift Herald. But yeah, okay. This is where the game is going to start to get interesting. This is stage 4 of patch 16.3b. And we'll talk about it a little bit once we start scouting, but the first thing that's interesting is, I mean, Componentized Lucky Gloves, pretty bad augments in general, Call to Cast, generically good. We get 40 rerolls here, which is interesting. We don't actually need that much gold in our spot, but we will certainly take it. The thing is, we don't actually have Warwick unlocked yet. We need to itemize our Jinx and our Violet so that we can get that unlocked. And we also don't have Singed unlocked because we have not lost very many fights this stage. So we do actually have to, in a weird way, wait to use these rolls. And it's not the end of the world. We're 89 HP. So if we take some losses, once again, like, it's okay. And we are going to lose this stage because we are, you know, playing around a 3-star 2 cost. That is going to fall off a little bit this stage. We do pick up the Warwick here. But, you know, the question is, okay, how much do you truly want to roll in a spot like this? We have now Herald paired and the Warwick paired, so we are going to roll a little bit here. Do pick up Seraphine, who's a great in. Yeah, and actually he rolls relatively deep, uses 8 of his free rolls, is going to move items back over to the Herald here. But this is our board now, and now we are still just waiting for that unlock for the Singed, as long as we take a decent loss here. And actually, yeah, really bad loss against Marcel, who did end up capping out in kind of an interesting stream award, actually. That's it, because I thought he was going to play List Seraphine, but is he not? He's not playing that, right? Let me look at his board again real quick. No, I mean, he's really just playing... he's playing good units flex. You know, he's playing the Nico, Avi plus Swain package here, getting the Loris in for his tank, the Tar, and then just playing a bunch of random +1s, Tarek +1, Senna +1. Yeah, just playing good unit flex. Interesting stuff from Marcel there. Okay, gonna go into Carousel here. I think the idea must be just to start picking up Warwick items. Cloak looks fine. So Chain looks, yeah, really nice as well for potential second Titans Resolve. But the big thing here is we are getting our Singed unlock. And oh my god, triple Singed shop. And Rift Herald too. All right, well, we've hit our board. Very, very nice here. But this is where we can start talking about this kind of patch in general, and what it has kind of devolved into. We scout Dewa here, and we see Dewa is holding 3, 6, 7, 8 Luxes right now. It is 4-5, and he is 1 Lux off hitting Lux 3 here. And Weijian Iverson in a not that similar spot, but in a similar spot where we have all of these 4 costs, and we have all of these rolls left over. Now, in a kind of normal balanced TFT meta, you'd say, oh, I'm really excited to push level 9 with all these rolls and hit my 2-star 5 cost and cap out my board really high. But 1, level 9 is more expensive these days. They made it 8 gold more expensive this patch. And 2, the more people that are chasing 3-star 4 costs, the easier it gets for you to hit a 3-star 4 cost. And also means that it doesn't matter if we push 9 because we're going to lose to people who hit 3-star 4 costs. So Weijian in this spot here, and you've seen, if anyone's been on like TFT Twitter, they've seen a lot of these screenshots of all these different people chasing 3-star 4 costs and hitting in these scrim lobbies. Like basically every scrim lobby seems to be won by a 3-star 4 cost, because if everyone's chasing it, then once again, it makes it easier for everyone else. And yeah, level 9 is just not worth it these days when you could, go hunt a 3-star 4 cost and use that to win the lobby. So Weijian Iverson actually going to play a little bit of defense here, trying to roll down and pull Luxes out of the pool. But you can see, wait a minute, there's all these 4 costs out. We're 7 Warwicks. We are 7 Warwicks just using our free rerolls. Pick up another Singed here. And yeah, I mean, why would you go 9 when we could just roll down here and hit everything? He knows I'm 2 off here. It's actually pretty efficient here for me. Just kind of send it to 0. Though he is going to stop here at 40 gold, which I do think makes sense from the perspective of like, okay, we don't want to actually just send it true 0 here. What are we making? Another? Yeah, we're going to make D-Claw here just for true tank items. So a lot of tank items made here, just truly playing around the Echo, and then the Singed is kind of a pseudo duo carry on this board. Kind of cool. Checking out Dehua here, still 1 off the Lux. That was a close fight. Darth Noob goes down, and I think Dehua died here as well. So those guys are gone. The other thing about this is the sooner that you can roll, the better, because this is a bunch of 4 costs flooding back into the pool now. So something kind of interesting about digging for 3-star 4 costs is that the more people who are alive, the easier it is for you to hit. But we can scatter around the lobby and see, is anybody else chasing 3-star 4 costs? I don't actually see too many other people in this lobby. No, I mean, this guy, yeah, Marcel. No, Marcel's just holding a couple couple of Swains on bench. He doesn't actually have a Swain on board. And Swain, I will say, if you're trying to 3-star a 4-cost Swain, probably not the best one. You really, ideally, do want to still look for these unlock units, stuff like the Warwick, the Rift Herald, because they're uncontestable, right? No one can deny them from you. Ooh, that is one off Warwick, so I think Weijin is just going to, wow, a really disciplined play from Weijin here, but why shouldn't he be? No one can deny us on the Warwick, so we might as well just chill here and wait. I mean, yeah, it's not going to happen. Best case scenario, people pull some more 4-costs out of the pool and make our odds a little bit better, and it's also, you know, the longer we wait, the better odds we have. But yeah, he actually scouts and sees this guy here holding, are they fielding 2 Mbessas? This is Kubikson here. Because this is one of the things about this patch is you have to be very, very careful about other people hitting. No, he throws this in. I guess he's saying, look at his spot. He only has, I believe this is a 1-star. He only has 4 Mbessas, but he's 50 gold here with the free rerolls from invested here. It's actually like very possible that he just sends it to 0 here and hits a 3-star Mbessa in the spot here. So he says, you know what, I'm actually going to deny Mbessa here. So this is just what you have to be thinking about in lobbies. The more people do this kind of stuff, the more that you have to, you know, be interested in denying and be constantly scouting these lobbies and seeing, you know, what can I take off carousel to deny people? What can I pull and hold to deny other people? And also what out can I look for? You know, what 3-star 4-cost can I truly play for in this spot here? So we're going to continue to roll. Looks like he's rolling down to like 20. He's actually going to roll. Yeah, just saying, you know what? It might be time for Kubikson to roll here. So I'm going to roll down, try to find that Mbessa. Does find that first Mbessa here, which is really, really, really nice. There is also the Yordle player who is holding 5 Vagars. Once again, just another one that it's impossible to contest the Vagar. So the only way to contest Vagar is, I mean, just to kill him or to hit a 3-star 4-cost of your own. Oh my God. Kubikson taking a big loss here. So they're probably just going to send it this round. Oh, he actually sold the Mbessa off for whatever reason. I don't know why. I guess he's not worrying. He's saying, you know what, Kubix is not going to be able to do that. We're rolling down really deep this round because we are getting quite low and we are getting very, very close to everything. And yeah, Kubikson was not able to hit, right? Somebody pinged their board, but I don't think this board was able. Yeah, no, they ended up just selling everything off to try to, or what is he doing actually? Because he's still got 50 gold, but he's 1 life. What is that? Is he just oh, that's interesting. Like what is he? I'm actually losing my mind here. He's trying to be able to push 10 for 10 Noxus here. Oh, he's got 2 Noxus fats here. He's trying to push 10 for 10 Noxus. He got the Darius, but what, he's like 1 gold off of being able to do it? Because he legit, he has it, right? If he can level here. But he just barely can't push 10. Oh my God, that's just another thing that you have to look for in these lobbies. I thought he was afraid of this guy hitting Mbessa 3. And I guess he was, but then he realized that he can actually, oh, he actually says in chat, 1 gold off. Oh my God, that's so tragic here. Well, Weijin takes a loss here, which means now Weijin is in the danger zone where he has to roll. This is the thing where, you know, if you're somebody like Cambuli here, you can farm the lobby. Wow, he sells the Ekko 3. That's so smart. Just to say I want as much gold as possible, and boom, there it is at long last. We spent so long looking for the Warwick, but we end up actually finding the Singed, which is hilarious enough. That's just how it'd be sometimes in TFT. Weijin probably gonna forget to buy the Singed, I think. No, okay. Just being as efficient as possible, gonna roll down for Warwick as well, just to try to ensure that he wins the game. But this, I mean, this is wraps here. He is, what's he gonna itemize Singed with, actually? I mean, must be BT. Yeah, I like BT Titans as well to get the CC immunity. And then just Archangels, oh my God. Just make the Singe that's just going to go absolutely infinite and murder everything. I love it. I mean, the CC immunity is so nice here. So yeah, this fight looks kind of, I guess, nice, healing up a lot. Okay. The fight looked like a little scary for a second, but then he just killed everything. So I think that is probably GG's, unless Cam has a way of hitting a 3-star 4-cost in this spot, which I don't think that he did. We'll see when we fight Cambuli's board here. But oh, no. Cam's the Yordle player, so it is possible that he hits. He's actually not far off at all. Okay, we still got a game here. He's holding, that looks like 7 Vagars, right? I think that's 7 Vagars and then 5 Fizzes. And also, once again, Cam didn't push 9. Cam is sitting here on 8, holding onto all of his gold, going to look for this kind of stuff. Oh my God. So yeah, Weijin's saying, I need to roll here, maybe hit a, maybe hit a 3-star on the Warwick to potentially hit. You can see Cam's also even holding a Wukong 2 on bench just to try to thin out the pool of 4 costs as much as possible. This is what it's come to, right? You were trying to thin as much as possible. He also has 6 fizzes as well. Yeah, actually, I mean, this Yordle comp actually got a pretty decent buff in that fizz got pretty hard buffed. But the other thing is, I mean, in a world where everyone's chasing 3-star 4 costs, 8 Yordle is a very reasonable way of you hitting a 3-star 4 cost yourself, because you can just, portal in yourself, another fizz. So yeah, Wei Jin just rolling down here. Not like he can deny anything, so he's really just he's just trying to roll the hit. Shiv 2 on bench comes down for Cam. I mean, I guess he's thinking, yeah, I can pivot board now out of all of these Yordles and pivot into like a true real board here at this point, though. I mean, it's not like he's going to win I mean, he's never going to win unless he hits his 3-star. So I don't know why he actually doesn't just play 8 Yordle for another round, just because, I mean, it'll farm him a little bit of gold, right? But I mean, he's got to send it this round. 10 life here. This is going to be the last fight if he doesn't hit. Wei Jin rolling down here to try to hit his Warwick here, trying to throw the 4 cost back in the pool. Does it? Oh my god. That's actually, oh my god, 7 Wukongs? He's finding a lot of Wukongs. So only 3 seconds left. One off Vhagar. Can he roll down? He can't find it in time. Oh my god. And that is the dub for Wei Jin Iverson. The other thing about this, by the way, which I didn't mention, but another reason to not go 9, I guess, just to give you even more reasoning why this strategy works, is your 4 cost odds from 8 to 9 do not change. They go from 30% to 33% chance. So if your only goal is to hit a 3-star 4 cost, you should just always stay on level 8 and do exactly what Wei Jin Iverson did. Roll for your outs, deny other people's outs, and win the lobby. So it's an interesting meta for sure. But let me know how you guys' games are going. Are they ending in 3-star 4 costs? If not, maybe you should play for it more often. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch from Metafy and all my other links down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. As always, Metafy group session tomorrow, by the way, if you're a part of that. So yeah, see all my Metafy group, my Tacticians Academy folks there. Bye-bye.